Hey, what's up YouTube? So it's been a while since my last video and I just wasn't feeling very good. I don't know, I just wasn't feeling very great, so I wasn't able to go out hunting too often, but I did hit up a couple garage sales since my last video. Not an all-day thing, just a couple here and there. I went into a pawn shop and I went into Goodwill, but what I have to tell you about Goodwill, oh my. I'm getting really sick of this Goodwill. I didn't think they could get any worse than what they were at before, but when I went there last week, I think it was, this just took the cake. I mean, I am done with this Goodwill when it comes to video games. So I walk in there and the display case is kind of close to the door, so I'm kind of walking there and I see a boxed Nintendo 64 game. And I'm getting a little excited. I'm like, oh my god, it's a boxed NES game I haven't seen, or an N64 game. I haven't seen one of these in a long time at this Goodwill. So I go up to the display case and I look at it, and it's Super Mario 64 in kind of the box is a little bowed in, like as if something heavy was sitting on it. And when I looked at the price tag, I was expecting it to be like 10 bucks. Okay, I was expecting it to be like $10. And when I looked at the price tag, I almost fell over. They wanted $50 for Super Mario 64 in the box at Goodwill. They wanted $50 for it. I was just like, wow. Like, I don't even know what to say. And I'm looking around in the display case some more, and I see that they had some NES games. They had two NES games, Mario Brothers and Duck Hunt and Mario 3. I asked the lady if I can see them, and I looked at the price. For Mario and Duck Hunt, they wanted $12. And for Super Mario 3, they wanted like $25 for it. Loose carts, might I add. And I was just stunned. I mean, 25 bucks for Mario 3, 12 bucks for Mario and Duck Hunt, 50 bucks for Super Mario 64, and to make things even worse, not like it's not bad enough as it is, they used to have their PS2 and Xbox games for around 4 bucks, maybe 5. But not really. It was always 4 bucks, so on half off day they'd be 2 bucks. Now they raised the price of their PS2 and Xbox games to $8, and in some cases they went all the way up to $10 a PS2 game and Xbox game. And their display case is just overflowing with PS2 games. Just got a ton of PS2 games. None of them are selling. It's almost all PS2 and Xbox games in a display case. So what's a good way to get rid of overstock? You raise the price. Obviously, that's how you do it. Duh, right? But yeah, I'm sick of this Goodwill when it comes to games. I'm not expecting to find any games there ever again, to be honest. But they're still slipping on other things, and I did pick up some amazing things from this Goodwill recently, but I'll show you that in the next thrift store video. But anyways, I went to a garage sale and I picked up eight PS2 games, nothing special, so I'll just kind of run through it quickly. The first one was SOCOM 2, US Navy SEALs, Conflict Desert Storm, Mace Griffin Bounty Hunter, Medal of Honor Rising Sun, Call of Duty 2, SOCOM 3, Van Helsing, and the one that I wanted the most from the pile was War of the Monsters. So he was asking originally $1 a piece for the games, and I asked him what's the best he can do. So he said, he'll give it to me all for 5 bucks. So I said, cool, 5 bucks, I'll take it. And then I went to a pawn shop and I picked up another stack of PS2 games for $1 a piece. I'll just run through these quickly as well. The first one was The Lord of the Rings, The Return of the King. I only picked this up because in order to get the games for $1 a piece, you need to pick up 5 or more. So I had 4 in my hand, I couldn't find another one, so I just grabbed this one. The next one is Devil May Cry. I already have this, but I think my disc is kind of scratched up, and this disc was flawless, so I'll use this as a condition upgrade. Next up, Crash Nitro Kart. I already have this on the GameCube, so I'm not going to keep this. I'll try to just trade it off. I know this is a really fun game. It's an awesome game, so anybody who's looking for it, I'll gladly trade with them. And the two games that I originally wanted out of the whole thing was Star Wars Episode 3, Revenge of the Sith, and Spyro Enter the Dragonfly. Now all these games are also complete, by the way. So for $1 a piece, I thought that was a really good deal. Now to get to the good stuff. I was at a garage sale, and I think this was not the last garage sale I went to, but the one before it. I picked up a PS2. It's the white PS2 Slim, complete in the box with everything. I'm not going to take it out, it's too much of a hassle, but it did come with a controller, the power cables, a manual. It also came with a blue first-party memory card, which was pretty sweet. And it's in really good shape. I tested it out. The PlayStation 2 works flawlessly, and it's in really nice shape. Picked this up for $20, which was a really good deal because the white PS2 Slim is like the only PS2 that isn't completely worthless. So it still goes for a fair amount online. So I was really happy to find that. Now I can get rid of that big, clunky, ugly black PS2 that I have. And from another garage sale, they advertised Wii games, so I just went down there to see what they have. And they were just packing out, and I asked them if they have any games, so they brought them out. And I was looking at them, and I picked up a couple games out of the pile. Picked up Mario Super Sluggers, it's complete, and Mario Kart Wii. This one, unfortunately, is missing the manual. So I take these two games and I go up to her and I ask, how much are they? And she's looking like, I don't know, they're old. And I'm like, I like that. She thinks they're old. So old usually means worthless to these people. So like, it's kind of old, so I don't know. I'm thinking like, oh my god, just spit it out already. And she's like, 50 cents a piece. And I'm like, what? 50 cents a piece? I didn't think I heard that right. I thought she was gonna say $5. And I was gonna go back and grab the other ones behind me, but somebody already picked them all up. I guess they overheard they overheard her tell me that they were 50 cents a piece, so I just grabbed the whole pile. But you know, for $1, picked up 2 Mario games. There was no other Mario games. The other ones were just kind of like, eh. I think the best one was Sonic and Secret Rings or whatever it was. So for $1, that was awesome. And I went to another garage sale, and man, this guy was a douchebag at this garage sale. He had a bunch of Xbox games. I was just picking them all up. I had a nice little stack in my hand. I was expecting him to say it was gonna be like $1 a piece. And then I asked him how much it is, and he wants $4 a game. And I was just like, ugh, that's kind of steep. And I'm like, would you do, if I buy a big stack, would you do $2 a game? And he's like, no, because he can take them down to eBay Games, and they'll give him $5 a game for it there. And I'm like, dude, these are original Xbox games. They don't even take these anymore. And then he's like, oh, well, there's Xbox 360 games in the box. And I'm like, that's fantastic. Good for you. But I don't want the 360 games. I want the Xbox games. But, yeah, this guy's a complete moron. He's like, oh, that's a good deal. $4 a game, that's a steal. You're not going to get a better deal anywhere else. Yeah. Clearly, I'm not going to get a better deal on games anywhere else. So I put everything back except one. I bought it for $4. I hated paying this guy $4 because he was such a douchebag, but it was worth it still. And that game was Scarface, The World Is Yours on the Xbox. I've been trying to find this game for a while. It's pretty pricey. Well, not pricey. It's like $20, which I guess $20-25, you know, is a little bit pricey for an Xbox game considering most of them aren't really worth anything. So I picked it up for $4, which is awesome. It's complete, and it's in really good shape, so whatever. So the last thing I found was probably my favorite thing I found since my last video, and I'm pretty happy to find it. I pull up at this garage sale, and I walk up the driveway, you know, it's like empty. They didn't really have a whole lot. So I'm looking through his box, probably their only box that they had, and I saw a couple Pokemon cards in there, so it kind of sparked my interest to kind of, you know, dig thoroughly through this box. And I'm glad I did because it really paid off. At the very bottom of the box, I found Pokemon Red on the Game Boy. I was really happy to find this. I was really excited when I saw it. I was trying not to smile, but, you know, try to keep a straight face, you know. And I asked him, how much is this? And the guy said $1. So I gladly handed over $1 for Pokemon Red. The label is a little bit, I don't know, a little worn, I guess. There's a little chunk of it kind of, I don't know how to describe that. It's kind of taken out a bit, but it's still there, but it's ripped, but it's still there, you know. But yeah, I tested it out. The battery still works, so that was awesome. For $1, I'll take it all day. So yeah, that's everything I picked up. Hopefully I'll be able to put up a video next week. If not, I'll put one up eventually. I will be putting up a new thrift store video though, because I did pick up some epic stuff this past month at the Goodwill. I still can't believe what I picked up, so keep an eye out for that. If you like this video, give me a thumbs up, leave a comment, and if you haven't done so already, subscribe, and I will see you guys next time.